About bear confrontations, you know, a lot of people have misconceptions. You have to understand one thing. We eat more bears than bears eat humans. Therefore, making them shit scared of us. Like, you know, it's like me seeing a cannibal in the middle of the woods. I run for my life. You know, that's what a bear would do. 9 times out of 10. What do I know about bears? I don't know a lot. And take whatever I tell you with a grain of salt, guys. I'm no expert. Black bears, yeah, we call them black bears, although they do come in different colors. There's chocolate, there's brown, there's some that have a patch of white on their chest, and there's also that very elusive spirit bear. It's from the black bear family, although the bear is totally white. I've never seen one, but they're a beautiful animal and very, very rare. I don't know how many there are. I don't know what the count is, but anyway. They say that you can sometimes just walk over a bear while it's hibernating and it ain't gonna wake up. And then other times, they do. I've seen them. I've come close to them. I chased one across a lake once. It was swimming across a lake, and we came around with a boat. When it saw us, it turned around and started swimming the other way, the way it came in. I've never had a confrontation with bears, with black bears. It's very simple, guys. You know, you don't want to have a confrontation with a bear, well, chances are you're not. You know, there's more chance of you winning a lottery than having an encounter with a bear where the bear turns around and starts charging at you. So if you use your common sense, you won't have a problem. So for the bear to come into camp, it's got to really, really be hungry. So store your food away from the from camp. You know, try to avoid making like big gourmet meals like bacon and eggs and what have you, because it's very hard to get rid of bacon grease, and they can smell this stuff miles away. And don't think that just because you're going to take that, you know, that pot and you're gonna, or that pan that you just finished wiping and you cleaned it in the lake, which you're not supposed to in the first place, you know, you wipe it down, then you take it on a string and you tie it like, I don't know, 50 feet up in the air, and you think that's going to deter a bear from coming into camp. It ain't, because the higher you put that pan, the further that smell is going to go. So, you know, use your common sense. Maybe just get yourself some dry bags and put your food in a dry bag, tie it up good, put something to anchor it down and keep it below water. Be smart about the way you pack your food and the way you get rid of your garbage, and you won't have a problem. In the event that you do come across a bear and it's like kind of, I don't know, picking up a log, or, you know, don't turn your back on a bear. Walk away slowly, and if it hasn't noticed you coming up to it, chances are it's not going to notice you leaving, unless, you know, you startle the bear, then it's just going to bolt the other direction. Now, who comes around? Be careful, because you don't want to come between a mother bear and her cubs. She'll come after you. She'll come charging at you like a locomotive. So be smart about it. You know, most of the confrontations that happen with bears are because bears are like, you know, people just stumble upon them, and the bears get startled. You see you, boom. What's next? Chase that sucker away. And how are they going to do that? Very simple. They charge at you. So basically that's it. Keep your camp clean. Chances are you're not going to see any bears. And in the event that you do spot a bear, you know, don't try to come close to it. It ain't your pet. Yeah, so you don't want to have a problem with a bear. Don't try to outrun it, because it ain't going to happen. These things can run up to 35 miles an hour, and you cannot outrun a bear. So, you know, use your common sense and you won't have a problem. Store your food properly. Keep it away from camp if you can. And don't bring big gourmet buffet meals, you know, type of thing. Use the dry stuff. There's a very good quality dry food that you can rehydrate in the field, which makes for very good eating. So being vigilant, using your head is the best remedy, keeping bears away from camp. Now, bear spray, bear bangers, flares, they're all great. They work very well. Bear spray, I'm a little iffy because, you know, if it's blowing in the wrong direction, you're going to get sprayed before you spray the bear. What I like to use is a starting pistol. They're a little hard to find, but the ones that I use are, and I will show them to you when I get back home because I didn't bring it with me. It looks like a little revolver. What you use as ammunition are primers. And primers are super, super loud. And they're very cheap, okay? They're not as expensive as the blanks that you can buy for, you know, prop guns and what have you. And these things are so small. They're about this big. They're not very big. You can pack it in your pocket, keep it in your tent, keep it, you know, on your person, whatever. And if a bear comes around or any kind of animal, even at night, bang, 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 that thing is gone, okay? And you can even shoot it in your tent. I mean, it might get a little smoky, but it'll scare the bear away. Flares, bear spray, and bear bangers, you cannot use those things inside a tent. You're walking in the forest. Make noise, you know? Make noise, man. Put some bells around your ankles. It'll, you know, the bear's gonna hear that, it's gonna take off. Let's get one thing straight, guys. We eat more bears than bears eat us. Or we eat more bear than bear eat human. So, bear, afraid of human. Correct? Yes. Bears are scared shitless of us. So, chances are a bear sees you, bear smells you, bear's gonna bolt. But, if you ring the dinner bell, hello, Yogi, we're having bacon and eggs for dinner. Come on by, got lots of food. And if that ain't enough, you can eat part of my leg. You know what I'm saying? They're great swimmers. The mothers, they give birth during the winter while they're hibernating. A lot of people are saying, yeah, bears this, bears that. Animal you should be afraid of, that you should respect actually, not be afraid of, is the moose. Moose are by far more dangerous than bears are, okay? Trust me on this one. Beware of moose. A moose will not take off. It won't bolt. If it's pissed off, it'll come charging at you and it will kill you, okay? So bears, yeah, you gotta be careful, but even more, moose. I had a friend of mine who was a Mr. Know-It-All. They went camping once and he was practicing his moose call in camp. And while they were sleeping at night, I swear to you, a moose just charged right through their camp, destroyed their pots and pans, whatever. I mean, it didn't come after them. And it did happen though. This is no bullshit. I mean, these guys took pictures of the camp the next morning and I was cracking up like you couldn't believe. So I got my buddy there calling out the moose. And the next thing you know, moose comes a-calling. They're lucky that the moose didn't go through their tent. Would have trampled them. So be aware, be safe, go out there, have some fun. It's just great, it's beautiful, dress warmly, and you know, enjoy the outdoors, guys. I really appreciate your views and your comments and your subscriptions, of course. So stay with us. See you on the next vid. God bless all of you.